Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Before we start, please hit the like button and subscribe for more. Claire Newman is about to cause some serious worry, especially for her family. Nikki Newman grows increasingly concerned about Claire's judgment, particularly because of her connection to Holden and the risky path she seems to be taking in Los Angeles. Claire has been trying to escape her emotional mess with Kyle Abbott, while she's been enjoying her time in LA with Holden and even slept with him. There's still a lot of heartbreak simmering beneath the surface. Nikki, sensing this, becomes afraid that Claire is spiraling and might make choices she can't come back from. Whether Nikki confronts Claire directly or talks things through with Victoria, she'll definitely be anxious about her granddaughter's future. Meanwhile, some happier news is on the horizon for Sharon and Nick Newman. They'll pause their investigation into the Matt Clark/Mitch Bacall situation to focus on their son Noah Newman, who is finally waking up from his coma. This will be Lucas Adams' first appearance as Noah, so viewers will get to see his fresh take on the character. At first, Noah will still be bandaged and understandably disoriented as he wakes up, but Sharon, Nick, and his medical team will be right by his side to help him through it. Back in LA, Audra Charles arrives in town and runs into Holden. Interestingly, Holden chooses not to mention Audra's arrival to anyone. He continues to keep her past and his role in cleaning up her old mistakes quiet. His silence is partly to protect her, but also to protect himself. Matt Clark, now living under the name Mitch Bacall, will try to convince Sharon Newman that he's not her old enemy, just Mitch. Sharon won't buy for a second and turns to Nick Newman for backup. Nick won't believe Matt either, and he'll soon back him into a corner. It won't take long for Nick to see that this is the same man who caused so much heartbreak in the past. Matt can't outrun his crimes forever, and a fierce confrontation is coming. Meanwhile, Lucas Adams makes his debut as the new Noah Newman. Noah will wake up from his coma, and once the bandages are off, Sharon and Nick will gently question him to figure out what happened and how Matt is involved. Victoria Newman will also learn pieces of the puzzle, especially details about the car accident Noah was in. As for Sienna Bacall, she'll work hard to cover anything that could get her or Matt in trouble. She may not trust Matt completely, but she'll still try to protect them both. Audra Charles heads to Los Angeles, causing even more trouble. Holden won't be happy about her arrival, or the extra secrets he now has to protect. Back in the Claire Newman and Kyle Abbott saga, things escalate. Kyle demands answers about what happened between Claire and Holden. If she admits they slept together in LA, things could get explosive. Kyle becomes even more determined to show Claire that Holden is dangerous. He'll dig deeper into whatever shady activity Holden and Audra may have covered up. Victor Newman will also raise the stakes in his rivalry with a powerful new enemy. His AI program is starting to show just how dangerous it could be, giving Victor massive control and making people nervous. Matt's twisted behavior continues to escalate. Nick will sense danger surrounding Sharon and will stay on high alert to protect her, though predicting Matt's next move won't be easy. At the same time, things may heat up between Phyllis Summers and Kane. Kane suspects Phyllis has betrayed him, but he's still drawn to her. Phyllis is also intrigued by his darker side, and sparks could start flying soon. Of course, there's always a chance Kane could use their chemistry to manipulate her. Y&R spoilers tease that Phyllis is getting a surprising new love interest soon. Kane still seems like the frontrunner given their banter and tension. Meanwhile, Christine Blair and Danny wedding kicks off on November 21st. While Phyllis has tried to make peace with their relationship, she might not be able to resist causing just a little drama. Expect some surprises before the couple says, "I do." The Young and the Restless Y&R recap for Monday, November 3rd, reveals that Mitch Bacall, Roger Howarth, will claim he's not Matt Clark and send Sharon Newman, Sharon Case, away. Outside the shadow room, Mitch will insist Sharon must be confusing him with someone else. Sharon will know Matt Clark is supposed to be dead, but she'll be adamant that Matt is standing right in front of her. As Mitch heads inside on Monday's Y&R episode, he'll tell the bouncer to keep Sharon out. Sharon will argue with the bouncer briefly before rushing back to the hospital, where she'll give Nick Newman, Joshua Morrow, updates on her Matt Clark encounter. Sharon will admit she heard the bouncer call Matt by the name Mitch, so she'll assume that's Sienna Bacall's Tamara Braun husband. After looking deep in Matt's eyes, Sharon will feel certain that was him. Nick will believe Sharon and realize Matt's involvement could add a whole new layer to the mystery surrounding what happened to Noah Newman, Lucas Adams. Once Nick and Sharon return to the shadow room, they'll both be prevented from entering. Sharon will offer up some Noah-related news and distract the bouncer by showing him a pic while Nick sneaks in the club. Nick will corner Sienna and bring her up to speed on Sharon's interaction with Matt, aka Mitch. Sienna will insist her husband doesn't have an alias, and will shut down Nick's efforts to see him by acting like he's gone for the evening. Nick will think Sienna seems uncomfortable and afraid, so he'll know she's hiding something. Sienna won't like all these grilling sessions, and will threaten to ban Nick from her club if they continue. Nick will finally agree to take off, but he'll urge Sienna to tell Mitch that Nick Newman wants to meet with him when he's available. When Mitch reappears, he'll catch a glimpse of Nick as he's leaving and question Sienna about the interaction. Sienna will note that it was Noah's father, and will add that Nick claims Mitch is Matt Clark. Once Nick rejoins Sharon outside, he'll tell Sharon that the name Matt Clark didn't mean anything to Sienna. However, Nick will remain suspicious since Sienna was so spooked and uneasy. Whether Sienna is in the loop on her husband's previous identity or not, Sharon and Nick will believe she's hiding something. Nick will ultimately decide that he has to find a way to get to Matt when he won't see him coming. At the Abbott mansion, Jack Abbott, Peter Bergman, will join Kyle Abbott, Michael Mealer, for a nightcap, so Kyle will open up about his frustrations regarding Claire and worry about losing her for good. Nevertheless, Kyle will mention his plan to uncover what Holden Novak, Nathan Owens, and Audra Charles, Zuleyka Silver, are hiding. Jack will warn Kyle that he could push Claire even further away, but Kyle will be willing to take the risk if it means protecting Claire from Holden. After Claire Newman, Hayley Erin, and Holden Novak, Nathan Owens, finish their passionate encounter in Los Angeles, they'll agree it was amazing. Claire will acknowledge that she never really let herself go like that until now and will assure Holden that she has no regrets. Since Claire's family members are staying at the same hotel, Holden will take off instead of spending the night with her. Once Claire's gone, she'll flash back to the passion that just erupted before her thoughts drift to Kyle. Claire will eventually see the selfie Kyle sent with Harrison Abbott, Redding Munsell, in their Halloween costumes, so she'll look pensive. After Claire summons Victoria Newman, Amelia Heinley, to her room, they'll talk about the wonderful time she's been having with Holden. Even so, Claire will wonder if she's just running from commitment and will feel guilty about not being there for Harrison on Halloween. Victoria will think Claire needs to separate her feelings when it comes to Kyle and Harrison, since caring about Kyle's son doesn't mean she has to be with his father. That said, Victoria will question whether Claire feels like she's letting down Harrison, or if she really feels like she's letting down Kyle. The Young and the Restless spoilers say Claire will have a lot to mull over, so stay tuned to see what direction her life will take next.